Hello everyone, I am Vedant Sharma and today I will be presenting my RF payload which with the help of AI can perform ground mapping, heat mapping and anomaly mapping with a simple microprocessor or microcontroller along with a radio transceiver module. In my case, I will be using a Pi 5, Raspberry Pi 5 along with a nRF24 L01 plus radio transceiver module. So let's start. So my my code is virtually fail proof since it has many failbacks integrated to the code itself. For example, if the if the nRF24 library fails, it will use PyDev for low-level spy control. As my nRF24 module uses the protocol. If the AI module is unreachable or doesn't work, it will use Gaussian denoising and smoothing to still perform the same task, although not as good as the AI, still good, but still helpful in certain cases. And also, if GPS is not connected, it will, uh, for the demo only, if the GPS is not connected, it will create synthetic coordinates to so the files work, so the comma separated values work. So there are two modes to my code. Code one, mode one is mode scan. It will scan its surroundings to create CSVs. As you can see, it's logging. All the data that is being logged will be saved into the rf underscore runs folder to be evaluated later in the .csv or comma separated values format. The radio module will send a radio packet down to the surface of the object it is supposed to be mapping, and it will receive the ping because the radio frequency will reflect from the surface of the object. And after receiving the radio ping, it will record how much time it took for the radio ping to arrive back to the module, and according to that, it will no, it will create the CSV comma separated values. As you can see, the scanner is finished. Let's check it out. So in the rf underscore runs, it is there, and this is the heat map. Let's show the heat map. As you can see, I was not holding anything. The radio was just lying there, so the heat map doesn't really show anything. But if there's some heat source, then the radio will pick that up. And the other scans can also be made into the heat maps or ground maps. But for that, there is another mode. The mode that is mode process, in which it will process all the CSV data and give it back to us. Let's start the demonstration for the processing mode. on, 10 seconds. Start. Since right now there was no GPS data, the it generated its own synthetic GPS data, which is not real, and used that to create the heat map. This is our new heat map. Let's open it. As you can see, the before, the previous map, the previous files also didn't have any heat mapping done, so it shows a black screen. If there was a heat source, then it would have been, it would have showed orange or blue. As you can see, the size is very small since it is not a conventional camera sensor. A radio. It's radio signals. Thank you so much.